Now I know what this looks like, folks, but it's not bad whatsoever. Everybody managed to get out of Bapchester just fine, and all this damage is superficial, cosmetic. They'll be back up and running, making delicious bread products, trading stickers, and engaging in science before you know it. Yup, they're already working hard to clean up the minor mess and return to normal. I'm sure everything's fine.
That door was not duck-proof.
I'm sure everything's fine. Everything's fine. Just ignore the living sourdough starter and the incredibly overstuffed sleeping duck. Okay, don't ignore the overstuffed sleeping duck, because they're still adorable. Hey folks, it's Kikoskia here, and welcome back to Let's Play Lucy Dreaming. And when last we left off, we have all the information we need to make a giant love bun sufficient to calm the beast that is chasing us in our nightmare. We also know our membership number for Fig Heritage Hall. We'll be using that information when we wake up. But what we need to do to make the love bun is to feed the starter some bread and something from the intended recipient, which is this drool-covered spag umbrella. Let's start with the flour. Actually, let's start by giving you a candle first.
It's probably easier to bake it in the oven.
True. Right, have this.
Lunchtime. I think it needs a drink now.
Yes, it does. Luckily, we have something for it to drink.
Time for a drink. That calmed it down. I can probably pick it up now.
Yes, you can. We have some satisfied sourdough starter.
It's settled down a bit now.
Yep. Let us chat.
I don't want to aggravate it again.
Yeah, that makes sense. Let us pick it up.
Okay.
All of it. I'm sure there's a tiny bit in the bowl, it'll be fine. We're not ruining the livelihood, the ancient tradition of the Batmasters. Nah. Everything's fine. Bapchester will be fine.
It seems happier now it's been fed.
Indeed.
You shouldn't eat raw bread dough.
That is very true.
That's a terrible way to bake bread.
It is. You know what's a better way to bake bread? I just realised we lost our sticker, didn't we? Alas. Alas. We'll rebuild. Let's put this in the oven.
I need to light it first.
With the candle.
It needs some fuel in it first.
Ah. What about the candle with the escaped plasma flies?
I don't want to burn it.
How am I going... Yeah, how am I going to get them in there? That's going to be tricky. What about... We gotta find something... We got you... How do we get you... Oh! Could we get you out by... Yeah, I could. I could get you out by switching to Mr. Fumble. So, here we go. Get the fuzzy duckling out. Super happy. And we'll pop back in here. Everything will be just fine, right? No. No, it won't be.
What do you make of all this?
Quite honestly, I think you're insane.
Why would you say that? We didn't do this, it was the duck.
What do you think we should do now?
I thought you had a plan. I don't know. Try and make the best of this catastrophic situation, I suppose.
Good idea. Let's get cooking.
Is that what I said?
It was not.
Bye.
Yeah.
Now let's go over here, because now there's a mangled floor.
It's a large hole in the floor made by a falling duck. It's full of broken bits of wood.
I want those bits of wood.
Hello.
Not surprisingly, we didn't get a response, but
I wonder if I can find a small piece of wood. You never know when you might need a splinter.
that is a dried, splintered bit of wood.
Perfect for chucking or burning.
It's the burning part I want.
I'd get a mouthful of splinters.
You would? Now let us combine this with this.
That wouldn't taste great in a bun.
It would not, but this'll go great in the oven.
Okay.
Go. Now, light this with a candle.
There we go. Perfect for baking.
Yep, and now this in here.
Ready, steady, bake.
After 30 minutes at 220, gas mark 7. Ding!
It's done. And it doesn't look too bad, all things considered.
The important thing is that the monster will probably like it.
That is one monster-sized loaf of bread.
Indeed.
I'd better not eat it.
You hadn't. Now.
I don't need to use it here.
No, we don't, but we do need to use it somewhere else. Let's have a chat with you. One more chat. Okay, nothing else we can do.
Bye.
Yeah.
Let us wake up, and let us get past this section of our nightmares. By picking up this, and then going back to sleep. Don't know if we're going to need that anymore. But there's only one thing we can do now. Use this!
Here, take this.
Have at thee!
Oh no! What am I doing? I'm so sorry for chasing you. Let me blow you a kiss.
What? This isn't much better.
I think I preferred the drooling monster to drowning. Against my better judgment, let's see what the psychology book says now. Chapter 3. Take a break. Reach out and grab every opportunity. Take inspiration from relaxing times in your past. Close your eyes and transport yourself back to a childhood holiday or activities with your family and loved ones. We did occasionally visit somewhere near the sea, mainly so Mum could practice her harpooning. All I remember is hundreds of crabs on the beach. Nice chips though.
Okay. We have an objective. Take a break. Relax. Think back on happy memories from the past. And that apparently means time at the sea, crabs, and chips. Now I want some chips. You know what we should do before we leave? Turn off the laptop. We don't want burning on the monitor, but I don't think the game's going to let us.
It's an article from the local paper 10 years ago.
There's nothing new here. So, we have to leave the computer on and go use our membership card number for Fig Hall. We could finally go into the hall proper. And we can talk to Esme about all she knows. Let's get on our bike. And let's zoom over to Fig Hall. Meow. And get our visitor pass. Hello. I remember it now.
I think my membership number is HT70705.
Let me just check that for you. Here we are. Lucy, is it?
Yep, that's me.
Well remembered. Okie dokie. Let's print you out a visitor pass.
That sound.
There you go. Enjoy Fig Hall.
I can't wait.
She doesn't sound very enthused.
Visitor pass. Valid for 1 day only.
We're gonna have to get a new membership card. Let's take this.
Okay,
It is ours now!
I'm an official visitor.
That you are! Which means we can now use this with Esme to get information.
I've got a visitor pass.
Oh, jolly good. What would you like to know?
Everything.
What happened to Horatio and Fergus's parents?
A tragic set of circumstances. According to my sources, their mother Lucille Fig died of consumption. Quite literally, in fact. She was eaten by one of the family's pet leopards. Sadly, their father, Archibald Fig, met his demise at his wife's funeral. At the wake, he unexpectedly choked on a piece of swan and couldn't be revived. The old family had a rather odd relationship with animals. That probably explains the theme park and ferret costumes. Oh, fruitcakes, the lot of them.
Oh dear.
What can you tell me about Fergus Fig?
Ah, poor Fergus. He was a sweet boy, really. Young at heart. Nothing like his twin.
I know what that's like.
You know, I really think this whole theme park idea could have been good for this town. Such a shame.
Do you know what happened on the night he was murdered?
No one knows for sure. The police got an anonymous tip-off about the murder.
Interesting. Also, it's just occurred to me that if Fergus and Horatio are twins, are we sure that it was Fergus that was killed? What if Horatio had been killed instead? Makes you think.
What can you tell me about Horatio Fig?
Horatio, you say? Fig always his home until he fled town and it was repossessed 10 years ago. The Heritage Trust purchased it a few years later, but hardly anything had changed since the day he left. Apart from the cafe, and the car park, and the shop, and the adventure playground.
Did his brother Fergus live here too?
No, not after their parents died. Horatio inherited the all, and Fergus got the rest of the family's land. That was what caused all the problems. Horatio never agreed with his brother's theme park. Thought it was an abomination to build something like that on the family estate.
So he killed him?
Well, the evidence certainly pointed that way. And after being interviewed by the police, he emptied the family vault and fled town. Sounds like the actions of a guilty man to me.
Where can I find out more about the murder?
The chief of police at the time retired a few years ago. He spent years trying to track Horatio down. It was his obsession, and it took a toll on his marriage. He ended up moving to the other side of the world.
Australia?
Hull.
I don't fancy a trip to Hull.
I don't blame you. You could try talking to the arresting officer instead. A nice young American chap. He arrived in Figgington 10 years ago with an head full of dreams.
I know what that's like.
He left the force last year to follow his lifelong ambition to be a dining critic. He might be able to point you in the right direction.
Perfect. Where can I find him?
Do you know the Ferret's Head pub in the town centre? It should be opening for lunch about now, and he never misses a chance to critique their pie of the day.
Thank you. I'll see if I can track him down.
Really shouldn't be allowed in that pub, considering the fact that I am by myself, but I doubt the game's going to stop me.
Am I permitted into the cafe now?
Of course. Go right on through.
Marvellous. I literally cannot afford anything there.
Bye.
Goodbye, dear.
Hang on. I remember something else.
Oh? Oh.
That was odd. It's no wonder I've been having nightmares with all this buried in my brain. I definitely need to get to the bottom of what happened 10 years ago.
You do. Now let's pop into the cafe.
Phew, look at that queue.
Ooh, is a queue?
I think she's eyeing up that last slice of fruitcake. Good luck, love.
She might be.
I think he's actually gone to sleep.
He might have done.
Great queuing. Just look at that posture.
I see a sign for a queue.
Prime queue position. She must have got here early.
She must have.
She's busy.
Is he busy?
He's busy.
Yep, they're all busy. Let's look at the sign.
Queue here. That's both instructional and prophetic.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna talk to it.
Hello.
I'm gonna try and take it.
If I did that, there would be utter mayhem.
There would be. You know what I'm gonna do? Join the queue.
I'll just join the back of the queue.
Excellent. I will not leave the queue. No. I will wait patiently. You can't stop me. You can't. You could try, but you'll fail. This might be a while, folks. We might be a while.
I love queuing, me.
Do you? Do you really, Lucy? Does anyone actually love queuing? It is a necessary thing, but I don't enjoy it. And yet we wait. I think there's a badge that I've missed. One that I can't get now. I'll have to get it at the end. Ooh!
Ooh, it moved.
It did! We're one step closer to getting stuff! We may even get things as well! What do I want? Do I want the purple stuff? Green? I hope they still have chips. I really want some chips now. He's thinking long and hard about what he wants, the guy at the front.
This queue is awesome.
Is it? Is it really? It's a quiet one. I'll give you that. It's quiet. Also notice the crack in the wall at the back. I should check out the menu. I haven't looked at what I may want. But any thought into that at all? I don't want to be one of those people that queues for ages and then doesn't know what they want and then considers it only when they are being served. I don't want to get to the front of the queue and then realise...
This is slow going. And I love it.
Do you? I'm glad you're enjoying it. I know my viewers are enjoying it too. That guy is reconsidering the cake that he just got. He really is. But I'm not reconsidering joining this queue. I have a hunch there's going to be a badge for this. Because there is a leave queue at the bottom. I'm surprised that hasn't gotten bigger as the wait has progressed.
Us British sure know how to have a good time.
I don't think this is a good time, Lucy. I really don't think it is. It is a necessary evil to get things we want. The best queue is the queue that doesn't exist, and so I can just immediately go to the till and buy something. That is the best queue. That is the best one.
Almost there.
Yep, there's just one more person. One more. You're going to have to sit at a table that's already occupied, for each person has sat at one table. You're probably going to sit on the very end, right here. Was it exciting, folks? It's so exciting. We're almost there. We haven't even grabbed a tray. Lucy, go back and grab a tray. Then again, if you go back, someone might turn up and you'll lose your spot in the queue.
I love playing Queue Simulator at home, but nothing quite beats the real thing.
I should make a note of that game. Prime stream material, I think. Do a 100% completion run. I'm sure people would flock in droves. In literal droves. It is my ticket to stardom. I'm surprised the QuickTime event hasn't popped up. That'll keep me on my toes. Press E to not realise your shoelace is untied.
Woo, I'm at the front!
Congratulations, I've sold out.
You mean like you've compromised your own personal integrity to satisfy the expectations of others?
Well, yes, but also, all the billionaire shortbread's gone. That was a sterling effort with the queuing, though. Here, take this badge.
Thanks. I'll put it on my rucksack now.
What was the point of me queuing if the billionaire shortbread's gone? Wasted my time.
I earned this badge for excellent queuing.
It was pretty excellent queuing, though. And when we come back, folks, we will check out the cafe, see if we can get some information from these pensioners, or the person serving food, and perhaps score an item or two. Maybe some napkins. Or one of the plates. Perhaps there's a clue here. Or here. Or here! Could be all kinds of things here that we could get. But you know what we can't replace? The satisfaction of queuing. You may have noticed the sarcasm. I was being subtle about it, but you may just have caught a whiff of it. Just a bit. And when we come back, folks, exploring the rest of Fig Hall, and then going to the pub in Figgington Town Centre. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you're not. If you are subscribed, press that bell for those notifications. And I'll catch you next time, folks. And I'll see you then. Later.